Social Security just dropped their new statement. Let's talk about it. Hello, everybody. Joe Werben coming at you. And I have in my hand a copy of my own Social Security statement, which just came out this month. They've created new Social Security statements. And if you're going to watch this video, I highly recommend that you hit pause right now. You log on to ssa.gov. If you have not created an account for yourself, create yourself an account, get a username and password, write that sucker down because you don't want to misplace it, and get yourself your own statement so you can walk through it with me. When you have that, come back and let's go over what's most important about the changes and what you need to know to make the best decision about Social Security. So let's start with the actual statement. There have been some significant changes. Now, as you can see, I've blacked out some things because I don't want you to know everything about me. But when you're looking over the statement, you're going to want to look at the chart off here to the right. This chart is going to show you what you would get in today's dollars were you to apply for Social Security between the ages of 62 and 70. Now, you need to realize that you have a full retirement age, and your full retirement age is based off your date of birth. If you were born before 1954, your full retirement age is 66. If you were born between 1954 and 1960, your full retirement age is 66 in a number of months. So if you're born in 1955, it's 66 in 2 months. Every year past 1954 adds 2 months. And if you were born after 1960, your full retirement age is 67. I was born after 1960, so on my statement, it shows me right here in this little box, it says my full retirement age is 67. So if you're unsure, once you have your statement, the first box tells you what your full retirement age is. And then when you look over to the right, you can see what your monthly benefit would be at your full retirement age. But again, that is in today's dollars. So on my statement, it shows $3,111 in benefits at my full retirement age. But when I apply COLA to that, and what is COLA? COLA is cost of living adjustment, and that's the adjustment that Social Security makes to your monthly benefit every single year when we have inflation. In fact, this past year was one of the largest COLAs we ever had at 5.9%. I like to use 2.6% because that's been about the 80-year average. So if I apply a 2.6% COLA to my $3,111 monthly income, when I hit 67, I'll be getting over $5,000 a month. And if I push that off till 70, because they pay me an 8% deferred credit every year, my benefit climbs to over $7,000 a month. Now, on the statement, it's simply showing me $3,800 a month. There is a significant difference between $3,800 and $7,000. So as nice it is to get these statements and look for these numbers, you have to sit down with a professional and have them run your numbers for you before you make a decision. And whether that decision is taking it at 62, 65, 66, 68, whatever you decide to do, at least you had the number. So if you want that from us, simply reach out to me. I'll run the statement for you. I'll send it out to you for free. I'll give you this information if you want me to run it for me. It only takes me a few minutes. I wrote my own software to do that, but you should do that so you know. We have our statements. First box tells us the age at our full retirement, and it tells us if we're eligible, and it looks like I've worked enough quarters. I've worked my 40 quarters, so I'm eligible. The box over to the right tells me every monthly benefit, again in today's dollars, that I would get from 62 to 70, but does not use COLA and does not use the 8% deferred credit if I pushed Social Security off my full retirement age. It also tells me if I qualify for disability benefits, meaning have I worked enough that if I became fully disabled, would I get a benefit? And it shows me what my benefit amount would be. And then at the bottom, it shows me survivor benefits, meaning if I were to die and I had a spouse or if I had kids under the age of 18, would they receive benefits? So all of that information is available right on the front page of your statement. That's why you need these statements every single year. You should be logging in and checking your state. Over on the right-hand side of the page, it tells me I am eligible for Medicare, which means when I turn 65, I could qualify for Medicare and the government would begin paying for my health insurance. On the second page, it gives a very brief history of your earnings report. And unfortunately, they are no longer showing you your full earnings report. This is very important, okay? It's only going back to 2006. You need to check your earnings report. You need to log into SSA.gov. You can get your statement, but there is a section you can click on that will show you your entire earnings history, and you need to know that. You need to make sure that they have been reporting your earnings accurately, and they give a phone number to call, a website to go to if the earnings have been reported inaccurately, so you can fix it. But it's up to you to get it fixed. So start with your statement, look between 2006 and today, make sure those earnings look accurate. And then if you worked before 2006, go on to SSA.gov, click that link that says show my full earnings report, and check to make sure your earnings reports are accurate. Now, things I don't like about the Social Security statement, they are giving you a lot less information than they used to give you. They're not even showing you on your report what your full retirement age benefit is. That's why you need to make that decision. You need to plan ahead, get that report from me, sit down with a financial planner, and make sure you're making the right decision on how to apply for Social Security. But you need to get the report, you need to check this data, and the other reason why it's so important that you log on to SSA.gov and create a username and password is because we had a very massive data leak many years ago, and that people have your personal information. And if you don't log into Social Security and create a username and password, somebody else may do that for you. They may begin collecting your benefit without you even knowing it. So the best way to protect yourself is to log in right now. Pause this video, go log in, create a username, create a password, write that information down so you don't lose it. Get your statement, check to make sure the data is correct, and begin to plan your retirement, because Social Security can be a huge part of that retirement. I hope this video was helpful. Leave a comment down below what you'd like to see in future videos. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I will see you next time.